just see so much going on in the world these days, especially so many wars, so much killing, violence, school shootings, and the main topic and the main focus of my brand is to promote love.
One of the shirts that you just mentioned, you had like the warplane that's dropping the hearts, right? And then, some of these were like made with AI, but just kind of going through and looking at your whole collection, it's just so unique.
Well, popping up in my mind, in my head, like I gotta be able to promote this in a way that would be pleasing to God.
I can't stand war. I woke up in the middle of the night, opened up TikTok, and I saw rockets flying through the sky, people crying. But at the end of the day, man, it's something stronger than hate. Today, I want to highlight a brand that focuses on love. It's called the Love Harder brand, and it's built by a great guy. His name is Martell Scott, and I want to get into his story and why he created this.
The name of my brand is Love Harder brand, and basically it's just to promote love. I just see so much going on in the world these days, especially so many wars. Try to get all my shirts out, everything out that says Love Harder on it. When you see it, it just promotes love everywhere you go. So I want people to start being more familiar with love, being more familiar with seeing love, then being like, okay, that's cool. Most people look at love as being soft, as being weak, but actually it's the strongest thing that you can have, the strongest ability, the strongest character you can possess. So that's why I came up with this brand.
You could have created a brand about anything, and I hear the importance behind it, but why did you choose this topic out of any other thing that you could have created?
The reason why I chose this is, like you said, I actually had, as me and you spoke before, I actually had plenty of t-shirt ideas in my mind, but it's just something that God been tugging on my heart about. And I said, before I make any other shirt or anything else for myself, I'm gonna do something for God and something that may change the world. So when I thought about Love Harder, I did a study on love in the Bible, and it kept just popping up in my mind, in my head, like I gotta be able to promote this in a way that will be pleasing to God, and not only just to God, it's just to anybody who you can think of. They all relate to love. And right here, how one thing say, 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, love, and the greatest of these is love.
In the world, you mentioned wars, and it looks like there's a war going on right now between Palestinians and Israel, because you're promoting love and not war, and love and not hate. But you also got some really unique t-shirt designs and concepts that represent that whole message in a very unique way.
Definitely. So one thing I wanted to do is we see so many different ways, or even when you look at movies or listen to songs that it promote hate, it promote violence. So one thing I was doing with my shirts, like the one I have on now, Love Not War, even though it's a big old symbol of a tank, I was letting you see that it's more love, like just shoot out love hearts. I also have a design with planes dropping, instead of dropping bombs, we're gonna drop hearts. And that just because I feel like all the war and everything that's going on, all the hate, all the killing that's in the streets, let's replace those bullets with hearts. Let's replace those hateful feelings with love.
Like, how do you come up with designs, or how do you come up with ideas when you create your different apparel and products that you have on your website? Like, where does the inspiration come from?
To be honest with you, man, I only don't tell you God. I sit down a lot of times, believe it or not, when I'm in church, listen to the word, or I'm at work and I got some free time and I'm just sitting there still thinking. A lot of times when you just by yourself, you'll sit there and think of ideas, you'll sit there and think of concepts, and just when you look at everything that's going on, you'll be like, how can I flip that and turn the narrative? Because everybody is portraying something. How can I make that a positive image instead of negative image?
Bro, yeah, man, I love the concept, and we were talking, and just seeing that you got different items like these jackets. Like this jacket right here looks amazing, man. And then one of the other ones that we ended up talking about before that really stood out to me, this one right here like really stood out to me. And it's not a jacket, it's the t-shirt. So like you said, you sit with God and he guides you, and he gave you an eye, bro. You got an eye for this stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely. So if you think about it, I just get inspired by so many different artists, not just myself. If you look at it, some of this stuff is from artwork or from something that you done seen before or you done heard before. Yeah, one thing about me, if I see something, I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm gonna either try to collaborate or try to put put my little twist on it. Or one thing I heard from a person one time before is like, you don't have to always be in competition with somebody. Make sure you collab. Make sure you add to somebody. So to me, that's all about the Love Harder brand. So that shirt you just showed is basically like something for me to tribute to Nipsey, because that was a Nipsey Hussle album cover. So I looked at it, I like, man, that'd be real dope on the shirt, especially if you can put Love Harder on there, you know what I'm saying? So once I thought of it, came up with the concept, then we created it.
That's fire, bro. I love the concept, man. I think that's amazing. And so, with that being said, bro, like people who want to shop with you, because I want them to come support, man. I want people to come in support, right? If they believe in loving harder and, love and not war and, the positive message, like where should they go to check you out?
They go check me out on www.loveharderbrand.com.
All right, man. Y'all heard it, man. So y'all go ahead and check my guy Martell out. He's doing amazing things, strong mission out here serving God. And bro, I appreciate you tapping in, and many blessings on the brand and everything you got going on.
Definitely, I appreciate you as well. If you don't mind, can I scroll out saying one thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
It said, whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. So this is something, and then as you go down and say God is love, whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in doing. So once I thought about that message, man, it just hit home, and it just been really on my heart to make sure that in any way possible, to let everybody know what love is, how strong it is. And I hope that this video blesses somebody. I definitely appreciate you for believing in my dreams, my vision, and helping me to make it come true, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, bro. My pleasure, bro. I appreciate allowing me to play a small part, bro. And I know that you're going to go far after this. So many blessings, family, and looking forward to seeing what you do.